Spiritual protection is more important than physical, because what really saves man is not a safe place to take refuge, but the state of the soul before God. In times of tribulation, when the world is shaken by unprecedented events, people seek material refuges, bunkers, and isolated places in the hope of finding security. However, the true refuge is not made of bricks and cement, but of faith and conversion. Each home can become a place of peace if those who inhabit it live in divine grace. It will not be the underground refuges that guarantee salvation, but the constant presence of God in the hearts. This does not mean that physical precautions are useless, but that without a solid spiritual base, no refuge can really protect. The enemy does not fight only with visible weapons, but attacks the mind, heart, and soul, trying to sow fear, despair, and disbelief. The battle that is being fought is above all spiritual and will become more and more intense. Many expect wars, conflicts, and physical catastrophes, but not all understand that the true struggle occurs at an invisible level. Every day, the forces of evil try to distance the souls from the truth, confusing them with lies and deception. There will be an increase in persecution against those who profess faith, because those who remain firm in the truth become an obstacle to the power of darkness. It is essential to strengthen faith, live in holiness, and not give in to commitments with the world. The signs of this battle are everywhere: corrupt values, moral confusion, divisions, and growing hatred. However, whoever remains firm in prayer and trust in God will be protected. There is no need to fear what the world may do, but to worry about keeping the soul intact. Victory will not be determined by human strength, but by fidelity to God. Many expect the manifestation of the angel of peace, but it has not yet arrived. Some believe they have already seen it, while others confuse it with messengers of deception. However, it is clear that its arrival will occur only after the manifestation of the Antichrist. Confusion is one of the most powerful weapons used in this time of trial, and that is why it is necessary to remain vigilant and attentive. The Antichrist will try to present himself as a savior of humanity, offering solutions to global problems and seducing with persuasive words. Many will be deceived because they will seek security in the world instead of in God. But only after the time of the Great Tribulation will the angel of peace come to restore the divine order, bringing comfort to the faithful who have remained firm. Therefore, it is essential not to rush into hasty judgments or to believe in any spirit that manifests itself, but to discern with wisdom what comes from God, from what is a deception. One of the most feared signs is the imposition of the mark of the beast. Many will receive it voluntarily, attracted by the promised benefits, while others will be forced by force. Technology advances rapidly and makes a global control system increasingly plausible, in which those who do not submit will be excluded from society. However, even in the face of this threat, spiritual protection remains the most important. It is not the physical mark that condemns, but the disposition of the heart. Whoever lives in the grace of God will be immune to its effects, because the divine power overcomes all evil. Fidelity to God will require sacrifices, but the reward will be eternal. There is no need to give in to fear or to accept commitments for convenience, but to remain firm in the truth, even if the price is high. Authentic faith is the one that resists the tests and does not fear the consequences of the world. A great astronomical event is approaching. A celestial body threatens Earth, and information about it is being hidden. This phenomenon could be related to the mysterious planet X, a celestial body that, according to some theories, is already influencing our planet. The authorities do not reveal the truth to avoid panic, but some signs are already visible. Climatic anomalies, magnetic disturbances, inexplicable sightings in the sky. Before the warning, a mystical event that will make visible to each person the state of their own soul. This celestial body will cause great disorders on Earth. It will not only be an astronomical phenomenon, but it will have a profound spiritual meaning. It will be a call to conversion, a sign that the time of mercy is about to end. However, many will continue to ignore the warnings, looking for scientific explanations for what is actually a divine sign. The great natural disasters will precede this warning, bringing great-scale destruction. Tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and unprecedented storms will shake the whole world. The most powerful nations will appear helpless before the force of nature, and many will begin to realize that something extraordinary is happening. It will not only be casual phenomena, but signs that indicate the urgency of conversion. Each continent will be affected, with no exceptions. Suffering will be great, but it will serve to purify humanity and awaken dormant consciousnesses. Some will understand the message and return to God, while others will harden their hearts even more, rejecting the truth. In spite of all this, trust must be placed only in God, and not in human shelters. Many believe that they can escape calamities by building bunkers, accumulating provisions, or searching for remote places. But no physical shelter will be safe without divine protection. True security is in the grace of God, because whoever is in his hands must not fear anything. No matter how great the tests, God's protection is greater. He takes care of his children and does not abandon them. What he asks for is conversion, faith, and prayer. Material shelters may be useful, but only if they are accompanied by trust in God. He who trusts only in his own strength will be defrauded, because the real battle is spiritual. Therefore, the call is clear: to remain firm in faith, not to be deceived by the false promises of the world, to prepare spiritually rather than materially. Tribulation will come, but there is no need to fear it. Suffering will be great, but whoever remains faithful will be rewarded. The time of mercy is still open, but the moment is coming when divine justice will intervene. Everyone must choose which side to be on, with God or with the world. There will be no intermediate paths. The only safe refuge is the heart that is completely surrendered to God. The time of decisions has come. It is no longer possible to postpone the choice between the path of light and that of darkness. Many want to wait, observe the events, and decide at the last moment, but this attitude is dangerous. The heart must be prepared now, because the tests will come suddenly and only those who are firm in faith will be able to resist. You cannot serve two masters. Whoever tries to keep one foot in the world and the other in the truth of God will soon find himself in difficulty. Commitment will no longer be possible. Whoever loves God must live coherently without fear of the consequences.